learn about more about trading in forex markets, stocks, indices. So, guys, today we are going to talk about fundamental analysis because uh, I just it has just come to my realization that uh, market doesn't move according to the lines that we draw in the chart. Currently, what the market does, it depends on the economical data for it to move. Like, uh, like you can say, fundamental analysis, like you're analyzing economical, social, and political forces that affects the currency price. Okay, so we're going to jump into websites that can help you to analyze, to know what's the next move. And this, using this data, you can easily determine the move of the market easily because we depend on this data for the market to move. Without it, the market won't, like the market tend to be sluggish in movement. So a good trader should be able to know, like, I need this data for me to enter a trade or to exit a trade. So let me show you like how to use the data that's available for you, how to analyze the market for you to enter a trade. Like you see, there's this website known as fxstreets.com. The website currently provides data more about the more about what's happening, the news in the market, because this really determines how you trade. Like, let me take you like fundamental analysis so that you can see what's going on. Like you see the economical calendar, we see this one here, can clearly see what's going on, like the news that's coming in, like what is coming in, and see like today is Tuesday, 24 January. Like you see this news currently. Mm, there was a news about GBP, the pound, and you see the impact and the outcome, and see the outcome. So currently the news is about CFH, the Swiss franc, and that's how you can see that the events that are going to happen that day, so that you can be ready to you can clearly see what's going on in the market. Okay, so like let's say news, we want news about today you're trending euro USD. Okay, let's say you're trading euro USD. You come here, see like what's going on. This news helps you to go into a trade with full courage. You see, like you can clearly see 28 minutes ago this website I have updated euro USD prints for uptrend. You see, you open that news, you read more about the news, what the news is saying, and understand what the news is doing. This will help you like to know, like, am I shorting euro, or am I, you understand, or am I going long on euro? Like you can see euro. hmm, you can clearly see, wow, what's euro remains profound foot near 9-month high. Hawkish comments from European Central Bank officials. Contracts to the dovish bias. You see, there's in fundamental analysis, there's something to deal with dovish and hawkish. Hawkish, it means the currency is doing well, like it's strong. Dovish, the currency is losing value. So you can clearly see like the news about this. You can clearly read what's happening like in the European Central Bank. You see like this is the president Christine. You can see that his support of the higher interest rate. One thing that I'd like to also tell you, like in fundamental analysis, like examples, this include central bank announcement. The central bank announcement, interest rate. This include interest rates and monetary policy of the country. One thing that you should get uh, when when the country increases its interest rate, its currency increases in value. Like it favors its currency. Okay. But in stocks, when the country increases its interest rate, what does it do? It makes the stock fall. Reason being, you see, when the interest rate is increases, it makes the consumer and businesses cut back their spending. Okay, this is example. Like if you say if you see like something like Tesla, people are buying. But when this interest rate increases, when the interest rate increases, what does the what does the businesses and consumer do? They tend to cut down their expenditure. Hence, the stock will fall because people are not buying it again. Okay, that's the idea behind this thing. So you can clearly know like what's going on in this market. Okay, so at this website, currently you can see almost everything, like what's going on. Like let's go interest rate. You see like what's going with the interest rate of this. What's up with the interest rate of different currency, different banks. So Federal Reserve, these are central banks of US. Like you can clearly see the interest rate currently it's 4.5%, and it gives you a clear data like the next meeting, when the next meeting is going on. So you clearly see, you can say, like you can clearly know when the next interest rate meeting is going to be discussed, and this determines a lot, like the future of the currency. Okay, then there's this European Central Bank, this for Europe. That's for US. Then it's currently 2.5. And then we have Bank of England. Reserve Bank of Australia is currently is doing at 3. Reserve Bank of New Zealand. Then there's this Bank of Japan. Recently Bank of Japan, they didn't increase their interest rate because increasing interest rate tends it will not favor the economy. They they instead buy their bonds. They don't they they didn't increase their interest rate despite the harsh economic activity and the inflation, but they opt on just staying that way. That's why Japanese yen was doing poorly, but recently there was an intervention, and they're currently correcting in the market. Bank of Canada is doing for something, and then there's Swiss franc. So these are the currency that I think most of us we don't trade, but we trade Australia, New Zealand, and Asian Pacific. Uh, so this clearly gives you like, you can clearly see the interest rate, and I've tell you that interest rate determines the strength of a currency. The higher the interest rate, the stronger the currency. But opposite is the higher the interest rate, the stocks tends to fall. Reason is that the stocks, like, people are avoiding to spend money. They are cutting down their expenditure. That's why the stocks are not, the money is not in circulation. Okay. So like, something also to consider, like, inflation. When inflation occur, the purchasing power of a given currency decreases. Central bank usually have the job in keeping in check. Okay. Then there's politics. These are, what I'm telling you is the fundamental analysis that you need to know for you to enter any financial market, be it stocks, indices, or forex market. And politics, it really determines the future of a currency pair. Okay, because uh, like, there's some government that then when they enter into there's some government when they enter into the power, they tend to favor businesses and it will do well economically. But there are some governments when they enter into power, they they formulate policies that comes against the growth of a business, hence affecting its currency. Okay. Then there's natural disaster. Like, if you see the news, you see let's say there's an earthquake in Japan. Automatically, as a trader, you know that when there's an earthquake in Japan, like, their currency, the Japanese yen, will fall back because it has slowed down their economical growth. Okay. And then is this thing that currently is going on that the central bank, they're saying they're expecting to deal with recession period. So recession period, like, this is what they do. Like, this is a period where, like it's harsh period for most businesses. So the central bank, what they do here, you come like this monetary policy that they use to fight this recession period. And one of it is that it lowers its interest rate. This, it sparks the demand and increases the amount of money in circulation. So, like I said before, uh, the central banks, they're expecting there will be a recession period. Okay. So, as a trader, you clearly know, like, when there's a recession period, what the central banks do, they they tend to curb it. And for them to curb it, they lower their interest rate. And like I said before, when the interest rate is lower, what does it do to the currency? It lowers its value in the FX market. Okay. For it, the reason being is that they do this to make the money into circulation, make sure the money is into circulation of the country. So let's see, like, you come, like, you can see here, they give you, like, let's say, not that one, let's say, like, we see what's going with Bank of Japan, the Japanese yen. There's news about Bank of Japan that you can clearly, this was released on January 13, 8:26 GTM. The Bank of Japan announced on Friday that it will will conduct additional long-term Japanese government bond purchase on Monday. This this is one of the measures that the Bank of Japan they are taking. What they are doing, they're buying their government bond instead of increasing their interest rate. You see, like here, you see, Reuters reported earlier that Bank of Japan announced unplanned bond purchase operation on Friday. No further details are provided on the same. Elsewhere, Japanese Chief Cabinet Secretary, that name, I don't know, said it's extremely regrettable that China has imposed one-sided border control against Japan for reason apparently unrelated to COVID measures. These are the economical policies between neighbors, and you see any economical policies that each government em- employs towards its neighbor, it affects the neighbor's economical growth. That's this is the basic understanding in this market. Like this is used, like this data is used to make the market move. Also, by doing a fundamental analysis, you've clearly seen you're aware what's happening in the world. Okay, you come like this website that I use. There are a lot of it, but I clearly use this one. It's called uh, forex clients sentiment.com. Okay, so this website they give you a clear data like sentiments about what retail traders are doing versus the smart money traders. So clearly see like they tell you like euro USD, sorry, uh, Audi USD. There's 44% of the retail traders, 44% and 56%. So smart money, what they're doing, they're buying it. Okay, they are buying it, and retail traders they're selling it. But according to them, it's a mixed. It's in a mix. They have not give clear data like is it in bearish or in bullish movement. Like say here, like they also give you like trading opportunities where you expect what you expect, like what here they are giving you what the big 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 financial institution they are doing. Okay, they're saying like USD CHF, they're saying it's in bearish momentum, and if you see it's in bearish momentum, this is what the opposite they're doing opposite what the retail traders they're doing. The retail traders what they're doing, they're 84% they're long in USD CFH, and 60 only 16% of the smart money traders they are short. So what does this tell you as a trader? So you are combining aspect of you're combining aspect of sentimental analysis, fundamental analysis, and technical analysis to get your entries and exit. Okay, but let's go to USD CFH to see what's going on, like its news, like the news about USD CFH. I can clearly see what's going on. Like want to understand fundamentally why we need to short USD CFH. Let it load. Let it load. So let's see. There's news today about they've just released at 2:58. I use this VFH. Snap within. You see, these are the news, like example of the news. USDCFH prints milled losses during the first daily, all in three. Mixed sentiment, predator anxiety, joint China linked. You see, like if you go through this news, like you can clearly, like you see, USDCFH sellers return to the table after a 2 day absence in early Tuesday. That said, Swiss franc latest weakness could be linked to the market consolidation aimed to cautious mood ahead of the key data. So yeah, yeah, you can clearly see the news. You can clearly get that courage to enter trade. But bear in mind, you have done your technical analysis. These are the things that gives you like it gives you go ahead to do something, like either to buy or to sell. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. Uh, I wanted to show you like the things that I use to for me to enter any trade. After doing my technical analysis, I also do my sentimental analysis and fundamental analysis. I must have a reason as to why I should enter that trade. And guys, one thing that you should know in this market, it's a market of probabilities. Okay, you're never 100% sure of it. That's why it's good to apply proper management. Risk management. Any successful trader should be like should consider proper risk management because you can't be getting there's some traders that they are getting a lot of profit, but they end up losing all of it because what they are doing, they are risking what they can't afford to lose, and this is bad for the business. If you treat trading like a business, it will work for you. Okay. So guys, once again, I'm grateful. I'm really grateful for the support that you've been giving me and my channel. So guys, kindly let's increase the subscribers. We are doing well, and thanks for the support. So I'll continue updating you more about this industry, what you need, and things that you need for you to be successful.